out to send refugee claimants home. Is the plan worth it? Cowtown to celebrate 100 years of white-hatting Western hospitality. And the battle rages on in flood-ridden Bangladesh. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Omni News South Asian Edition. I'm Sudha Krishnan. Well, they come here claiming they are refugees. Ottawa doesn't buy their story, but the government will buy them a one-way ticket home. They'll even toss in some cash. It's a pilot project creating a lot of buzz among lawyers and refugee claimants. Many applaud the project, saying it saves Ottawa headaches and money. But for some wanting to stay here, they worry about the price they are paying. With more, here's Kiran Prichima.
Problem that they have in their countries, like
all her life she fought for women's rights in her home country Afghanistan, and now she's fighting for herself.
I crossed border from US to Canada.
She doesn't want to reveal her identity, but she wants to tell us about her past. She was one of the few women judges in Afghanistan. Her outspoken approach made that country unsafe for her, so she came to Canada and applied for refugee status. And so far, her journey as a person of uncertain status has been this.
I came here in September, and since January I'm taking a lot of pills of depression. This is another kind of killing, that you are killing people mentally.
If her appeal is rejected, she can now voluntarily leave the country. A federal pilot project is underway. This refugee claimant can get a maximum of $2,000 and a one-way ticket to Afghanistan. Now, any refused refugee claimant who does not have a criminal background can apply for this program.
This policy is merely a tool to incentivize refused refugee claimants to try to sell out their rights to go to federal court.
This immigration lawyer says this project will save the government some money and effort. But it does not end there. The claim is time sensitive. The longer you take to apply, the less money you get.
Depending on the country they go to, may not be that significant a sum. And this is not even speaking about those claimants who, even after receiving a refused refugee claim, still have a subjective fear in their head that the country in which they're destined to be deported back to may not protect them.
Just take 2,000 and go back, which is not fair, I think.
Kiran Prichima joins us now from the newsroom with more on the story. Kiran, those involved with the project do say sending people back with a plane ticket and some cash will save some headaches and some money. You touched upon that, but how much are we talking about?
Well, it is cost-effective in economic terms. For example, a forceful removal of a low-risk refugee can cost the government up to $15,000, whereas if the same refugee leaves voluntarily, that would mean a maximum of $2,000 in the price of a plane ticket, that too one way. Apparently a good deal for the government, who's expecting nearly 7,000 of such returns in the near future. Sudha?
Now, the woman you spoke to can apply to come back if her application for refugee status is returned and she does take on this program. But what are some immigration lawyers saying about this whole project?
Yeah, as you rightly said, these failed applicants or claimants can definitely reapply once they are back to their home countries. And it sounds reassuring. However, some immigration lawyers say that once refused, these claimants are definitely on the record of the Canadian government. That may affect their case or the application once they reapply. So not as easy as it sounds, Sudha.
All right, thank you, Kiran. That was Kiran Prichima reporting from our newsroom tonight. Well, in other